Hello everyone, this is Psycho, and today we will be comparing the newly added LW3-Tundra against two of the most popular snipers, those being the DLQ33 and the Locus. We will be comparing their stats and discussing which one is the superior option. Before we get into the comparison, we will be discussing the builds that we will be using in this comparison. Starting off with the DLQ, we have the light barrel and combat stock for ADS time, light suppressor for concealment, FMJ for better wall bangs, and extended mag A for larger ammo capacity. Then for the Locus, light short barrel, stipple grip tape, and skeleton stock for mobility and handling, light suppressor for concealment, and stopping power for one-shot consistency. And finally for the Tundra, serpent wrap and bandit steady stock for handling, tactical suppressor for concealment, Tiger Team barrel for the increased fire rate and stomach multiplier, and FMJ for increased wallbang consistency. Starting this comparison off with the damage, or to be more specific, the one-shot consistency. All three snipers have the exact same lethal zones, being able to one-shot anywhere above the legs. However, when it comes to wallbang consistency, the DLQ and Tundra are tied for being one of the best ones, as they can one-tap anywhere above the legs, even through heavy material, while the Locus can only do the same through light material. When it comes to fire rate, the Tundra has the fastest fire rate at 60 rounds per minute. This is followed by the Locus at 54.5 rounds per minute, and then the DLQ at 50 rounds per minute. You can make the Tundra fire even faster by swapping to the hammer forged barrel, which brings it up to 65 rounds per minute, which is close to that of the Outlaw, although this will come at the cost of worse wallbang consistency when paired with FMJ. Now let's talk about the handling, and this is where the Tundra starts to truly shine. Boasting an incredibly fast ADS time of 336 milliseconds, which is actually slightly faster than a kitted out Outlaw, and makes the DLQ and Locus feel like a slug in comparison, ADSing at least 3 frames slower, making the Tundra the superior option when it comes to quickscoping. And while the Tundra does have slightly slower sprint to fire time, you won't notice it nearly as much as the ADS time. Mobility-wise, the Tundra has the best strafe speed out of the three, which makes it the better option when it comes to jiggle peeking, while the Locus has the better movement speed, which makes it better for repositioning. Meanwhile, the DLQ is the slowest one out of the three.
Before we continue, we have a quick service announcement. Many of you are eagerly anticipating Warzone Mobile, which we already plan to cover on the channel soon. But currently, Warzone Mobile only has servers in Australia, South America, and Europe. So if you're not in one of these regions, you might be unable to enjoy the game. But fear not, we have a solution for you. Introducing Gear Up Game Booster, your ticket to playing Warzone Mobile from anywhere in the world. If you're worried about ping and latency issues, Gear Up's got your back too, as it allows you to select your preferred region for the most stable and low latency gaming experience. The beauty of Gear Up extends beyond Warzone Mobile. As many of you have experienced, losing a game due to lag can be incredibly frustrating. We all have that one game where we are so close to couching at 1v5, but then your ping decides to step in, costing you the game and embarrassing you in front of your teammates. This is where Gear Up comes to the rescue yet again. With just a push of a button, it can supercharge your gaming connection, boosting your ping and ensuring you never suffer from lag-related issues again. And this applies to any online game, including Call of Duty Mobile. Plus, it is easy on your device's resources and safe to use, so there's no reason not to give it a try. If this all sounds appealing to you, click the link in the description to get started with Gear Up today, so you can enjoy seamless gaming regardless of your location or the game you're playing.
When it comes to magazines, both the DLQ and the Locus have larger mag sizes, having 8 rounds in the mag compared to the Tundra's 4, although it won't exactly be a major detriment since you would rarely be burning through the whole mag with a bolt-action rifle. The Locus also has the fastest reload time out of the three, with the Tundra being the slowest. Next is the topic of hit flinch, and the Tundra trumps in this category, having a flinch score of 2.2, which is the second lowest in the sniper rifle category, only being beaten out by the HDR. This means that it is much better at staying on target when taking fire, making it harder to challenge at range. And if you pair this with toughness, you can easily tank away more shots than both the DLQ and Locus. The Tundra also has the best idle sway out of the three options, being tied with the HDR for having the longest breath hold time at 6 seconds, which is about 4 times longer than the DLQ and Locus. This allows it to stay scoped in for much longer, as you won't need to un-ADS to reset the breath hold time nearly as much. As you can see, the Tundra is clearly the best option out of the three. While most snipers have very high flinch and short breath hold time as a cost of building for fast ADS time, the Tundra breaks this rule, as the BO gunsmith not only allows it to ADS faster than most snipers, but also have way better stability than them. This allows it to be better at both quick scoping and hard scoping at the same time, which leaves very little reason to use any other sniper unless you really cannot stand a smaller mag size. The Tundra also has an alternative build if you want to use it for more aggressive sniping. Take the same build, but swap out the Tiger Team barrel for the Hammerforged barrel and FMJ for the 7-round mag. With this build, your fire rate is on par with that Outlaw, and your mag size is much more in line with other snipers. However, you do lose the ability to wallbang effectively, as you won't be able to one-shot enemies behind cover. But that just about wraps up this comparison. After looking at the stats, which sniper would you rather use? Will you be making the switch to the Tundra, or will you be sticking to some of the other snipers? Let us know along with why in the comments, and as usual, if you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. This was Cry going dark. Better option when it comes to jiggle peeking, while the Locus has the better jiggle peeking.